How's it going, guys? Welcome back on another video on Uber/Lyft. Now it is currently 9:10 a.m. Saturday morning. It looks nice outside. It is so calm, peaceful. The wind is coming in and I love it. Now I'm making these videos simply because sometimes airport trip sucks. Okay, sometimes, not all the time, sometimes airport pickups sucks. Now I just finished giving a rider a ride and I dropped her off. I picked her up at the airport after I dropped off another rider, an XL trip, which I love. And so what happened, let me go back a little bit. I picked up an XL trip, dropped them off at the airport, waited for like 5 minutes. I didn't get a trip. And I went downstairs, like where the parking lot is, where drivers wait for pickups, airport trip pickups. And normally I don't do that simply because I know that when you go down there, there are lots of cars, lots of Uber drivers or Lyft drivers waiting to get a trip. So I don't attempt that because I believe that time is of the essence. Time is money, you know. So due to the fact that it's Saturday morning and it's early, a bit early, and I was feeling like, okay, I felt like, all right, let me just go downstairs and give this a try once again and see if anything has changed in that area. But frankly speaking, nothing have changed, and I'm not sure if anything would change, simply because when I went down there to the parking lot, it shows you how many cars are ahead of you or how many drivers are ahead of you. For Uber, it showed me 15 to 25 cars ahead of me, and for Uber XL, 6 to 10 drivers ahead of me. And on Lyft, it showed me 11 drivers ahead of me for Lyft/share platform. And on XL, it showed me, I believe it was 6 to 8 drivers ahead of me. So with Lyft, it was conducive enough, okay? The platform was conducive enough for me to stay there and wait. I'm like, okay, sure, I'll wait. Hopefully Lyft, I would get someone on the Lyft platform. So I stayed there for like almost half an hour, and finally I got a trip. It was a Lyft/shared platforms, just like Uber X. So I went and I started the trip, and it turns out that the rider is only going 10 minutes away, and that really ticked me off a bit. But of course, I had to be professional. I had to be professional. I didn't let her know that. I maintained my composure and I dropped her off. So I'm making this video now because airport pickup trips sucks sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes it just sucks. Now, my advice to all drivers, once you go to the airport, right, and you drop off your rider and you feel the need, or you want to go to the parking lot and wait for the next airport trips, once you get in there, I want you to really look at how many drivers are ahead of you. If for me, okay, for me personally, I believe time is of the essence. Time is money in this business. I just can't sit there and wait for 35 minutes, 40 minutes to an hour just to get an airport trip, because as you can see in my situation right now, I waited for almost half an hour, and when I did get a trip, the rider is only going 10 minutes away. Freaking 10 minutes, you know. So just bear it in mind that when you go there to wait for that long, 45 minutes to an hour, just to get there, are people that will literally stay there for 2 damn hours. That I don't see myself doing that. If I'm a senior, right, then, you know, it's okay, because, you know, I'm a senior and I don't want to be out there on the road hustling, you know, and driving and busting my behind doing trips. But for a young guy like myself, I just don't see myself sitting at the airport parking lot waiting 30 minutes, half an hour, 30 minutes, 45 minutes to an hour or 2 hours just to get one trip. I mean, time is money. I'm telling you guys right now, because when I went there, I saw all these cars. I'm like, damn, like really? These people are willing to wait here for this long. And the more time goes, the more cars are coming in. And I'm like, these cars that are coming in, don't they see how many drivers are ahead of them? Now, with that being said, sometimes you look at the app at the parking lot, it's busy. When you see those surcharges, I would say it's okay to go down there and wait, right? It's okay because that means it's very, very busy. And again, when it's busy, it makes sense for people that wants to go at the parking lot and wait for airport trips. When it's busy, when it's not busy, stay the hell out of there because it just doesn't make sense. And I know some of my hustlers, some of my Uber or Lyft drivers, hustlers that like being out there hustling and driving will probably be like, why are you saying this? Keep your mouth shut, man. Keep quiet. What are you talking? Stop talking. Stop talking. Don't give them the advice. Don't give them, why are you wasting your, why? All my hustlers right now are probably telling me, what are you doing? What are you doing? Shut up. Keep your mouth shut. Why are you telling them? Why are you telling them? Keep your mouth. Because again, the more drivers that are there waiting and time is going, the hustlers out there outside that parking lot are making money because time is money in this essence. No drivers will wake up in the morning and be like, you know what? I'll go at the airport and wait for 2 hours and get a trip, or I'll wait for 45 minutes and get one trip. That 45 minutes, do you know how many rides you can do within that 45 minutes? And now I've been doing this for a very, very long time, right? I've been doing this for almost a decade. Now, 45 minutes, it's a lot when it comes to me. In my realm, in my circle, 45 minutes, it's a lot of time driving. Because while you're waiting there for 45 minutes and you get one trip, sometimes, or you've seen my situation, I waited there for almost half an hour and I get the trip, the person is only going 10 minutes away. I've had a situation in the past, the person was going 5 minutes away. 5 minutes. That didn't bother me much because I just dropped somebody off and I got the thing right away. So that didn't bother me much. But if I waited there for half an hour, 45 minutes to an hour, and I get a trip and it's only 5 minutes away, what the hell am I doing with my time? That's how I see it. What in the blue moon am I doing with my time? Because time is money in this business. So drivers, know how to utilize your time properly. All right, utilize your time properly. And now for old people, seniors who don't mind waiting there, it is fine. I can't really judge them, because most of them they have their life is already set up. They're living off their pension. They got their, they got things going for them. So don't do it because somebody else is doing it. Don't go there and sit for 30 minutes, 45 minutes to an hour because your friend is doing it. Because you don't know your friend's situation. You don't know if that friend of yours, if they're just doing it just to pass time because they already got, stuff that are working for them. A lot of stuff set up for them to make money anyway. So they're just doing it just to pass time. Don't do it because they're doing it. Do it because you are looking inward at your situation and looking inward at your timing, because you're not gonna drive for 24 hours, right, on the road. No driver wakes up to drive that long because most drivers got stuff that they're doing, unless if they're doing this driving thing, Ubering thing, or Lyfting thing full time. Okay, no driver want to sit one place for 2 damn hours unless if they are making calls, important calls. See, that's why I said, know your situation. Do it because you want to do it. Don't do it because your friend is doing it. And again, time and time again, each time I go down to that parking lot, I see people gossiping. I see grown-ass men talking for minutes. Right? Just standing there together, huddle up together, talking. For me, I call that gossiping because these guys have no idea that time is money in this business. They're just gossiping, talking. just talking, just communicating for like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, right? They are not really concerned that, hey, I got shit to do. I got stuff to do. I can't sit here all day and be gossiping. I gotta be on the road. I gotta make money. I gotta make money. I can't sit there all day. But everyone is different. Okay? Everyone is different. Not everybody is the same. Not all cloth are cut out the same. So if you're doing it, do it and know what you're doing. Because stuff like this, situations like this will frustrate drivers or new drivers who don't understand how the system works or how to utilize their time properly. Situations like this is what will mess a lot of new drivers up. So for new drivers, if you apply this properly, you'll be all right. When you go down to the airport or the parking lot to get a trip, know how many drivers that are in front of you. If you have to wait there for more than 20 minutes, just get the freak out of there. Get out of there, go somewhere else. Get out of the airport, go somewhere else, and you will see you will get a trip easily. And 20 minutes, again, it's a lot. Okay, let's just say this. You go there and it tells you have to wait 30 minutes or 45 minutes, okay? You get out of there, you step out of the airport, go somewhere else. Before you know it, within 5 minutes, you get a trip. That trip is 40 minutes long, right? Or you get a 5 minutes trip and the next trip is an hour long. See, you're doubling your time. But when you sit there for 30 minutes, 45 minutes, I don't think that is a good way for you guys to utilize your time. Okay? Because I can hear the hustlers out there, the hustlers outside, or Uber hustlers that don't like staying at the parking lot. I can just hear them right now telling me to just stop talking because I'm giving away a good advice here. I'm giving away something important. I'm giving away the advantage. All right, but I don't mind doing it. What the hell? I don't mind, because I know there are new drivers out there who needs help and who really doesn't know how this platform thing works. They haven't really understood the mechanics on how Uber/Lyft platform works, how to use it efficiently and how to utilize their time better, so because I know you guys, or most of you guys, you have stuff to pay. Some of you are paying car loans, some of you have your bills. You're just doing it just to add extra income on the income that you already have. And there are drivers that are doing it because it's their full-time job. Okay, their full-time job. Now, you can't be doing this job full-time and you sit at the parking lot gossiping with other men for 30 to 40 minutes. I mean, there is time for everything. Okay, there is time for everything. Everything requires its own time. And I don't think that the time you're supposed to make money is the time to be gossiping, sitting down and doing nothing. Okay, now that's all I have for you guys today. If you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know in the comment section. And if you're new to Uber, or if you know somebody who wants to join in on Uber/Lyft platform, check out the link in the description. It will show you how to navigate and how to set yourself up. And there are promotions going on, so don't miss it. Alrighty, on that note, stay safe, keep on keeping on.